You know, we're halfway through September, and I can't believe that I'm making a vlog halfway through September, but guys, check these leaves out. Fall, from a visual standpoint, is just about here.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Almost dropped it. And it's kind of shocking to me of how fast that we've really gone throughout the course of the year, because it felt like, you know, just about a week ago we were just starting off the month of September, and that's actually kind of wild. I've just mostly been very, very incredibly busy with obviously editing, but also with work, because with how short-handed we are right now, I'm having to pull a little bit of overtime, maybe at the max 5.5 hours, which is not terrible. It does help with finances a little bit, but but you know, it's actually kind of crazy that you know, we've been doing this for the last, this is kind of the third week of doing this, and you know, it has been somewhat physically taxing, just a skosh, not a lot though, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it does cut into some of the other things that I would really like to do. You know, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's but you know, a little frustrating at the same time. But I genuinely am just living life to the absolute fullest. For those that may not know, I actually also picked up a partnership with W. I actually enrolled in it right there. Code should be down here, you know, at the bottom of the screen, or maybe down in the description too. But if it's not, I definitely need to put it in. But it's crazy of how fast this month has gone, going back to it, and just, you know, time flies when you're having fun. And now that I'm back on this normal schedule and have been for the last few weeks, this fall, from a prospect of fun, is only gonna ramp up, and I'm very excited for it. You can kind of see it over here, how much of the leaves, I mean obviously how many leaves have fallen from some of the trees over in the front yard. Obviously, you know, halfway through September, this is kind of noticeable. Some of the leaves have already turned color, some of them are about to turn color, and they'll be falling here pretty soon. Give it till probably about the end of the month. Do forgive me for just having this over my shoulder. I ain't letting you see the logos that are over here. I'm not letting you see that. Absolutely the fuck not. Alright, it's 69 here. You probably should turn the temp all the way down, turn the AC on, because it's 82 fucking degrees outside, and it's way, 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 way too hot for September. 82 degrees in September. What was it? What was the temps? What was your average temps for September 10 years ago? Do you think it would have been right around in the 70s? Or even 20 years ago? Maybe 65? I don't know. Global warming is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. Whether if you want to debate it or not, whether if you want to agree with me or not, you can't deny that the temperatures have gotten progressively hotter every single year in the most unusual of months. September is one of them. You cannot change my mind on that. Anyways, another thing that I wanted up getting back into is TikTok. Kind of crazy of how I got back into that, because, you know, you kind of, well, number one, I've been flirting with that idea for about 3 or 4 months, and then you know, just on top of that, the algorithm on TikTok was just absolutely, I mean, the poll that it had is just unbelievable. But however, it came back at a very interesting time on TikTok, as the algorithm was kind of bugged in a way where there were people that obviously the algorithm was not working in anybody's favor. The algorithm was about to get an update for this month, which it already went through. It went through back on the 13th of September, I think it was. I don't even know. But it was around this time, mid-September. So, you know, but honestly, I've really been liking getting back into the TikTok deal, because in less than a month, I got back to 100 followers. The algorithm has been working very, very well still. And, you know, it's another way to, you know, push content out, you know, to get the name out there, to, you know, obviously to grow. It's really the best way I can put it. But, you know, that's also been kind of fun. But going back to the whole going around and spending time with friends, and you know, with Naya, Haley, Claire, I can't really say Bobby or Janiyah at least for the time being, because, you know, they're all the way down in Florida. You know, people like them, for instance, you know, but like, I know we were planning on doing something, you know, Naya had been planning on doing something. I'm not sure exactly when. I don't know if it was going to be at the end of this month or at the beginning of October, but regardless of the fact, regardless of what we can and can't do, I mean, my you know, schedule at this point is just opened completely wide, you know, for other shit for me to do, you know, for the next 10 months. Why is this camera going out of focus? Hello? I'm very much looking forward to that, but yeah, we'll definitely have to figure that out. I definitely would love to hang out with them again, you know, soon. Whether it be just chill out, shoot the shit, or go out and do something, go out, get something to eat, whatever it may be. But in the meantime, speaking of going out and doing something, I gotta get to work. So, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, we're gonna be playing some good old ranked Fortnite here in just a little bit. I am streaming. I just started. You know, last week was a little bit unfortunate. It was kind of a downward spiral, if you will. Just a little bit, not a lot. But this week, Jane and I are looking for some improvements, so fingers crossed we're able to get those. Let's jump in.
He's still on the bottom?
Yeah, he's on the bottom. I'm keying him.
He's locked ready.
30. You're all resi real quick. What the fuck? Did you miss the zip line?
Under! Alive!
Where is he at? Above?
He's on the top! Alive!
Oh my god. You've got to be fucking shitting me. Why didn't you say that?
Bro, I said he's on me!
On me doesn't say he's on top.
What do you mean I'm on top? We went up on 2%, let's go.
Better than nothing, I guess. Cracked one.
I also cracked one. What? 100? 100 on both. They're both weak. You're better. Come on, baby, you're better! You're so much better! King, we can look at it in!
Can finish.
Crack that guy on the left. He was looking at you. Okay.
Oh
Watch
shit.
out, watch out. Oh my god. I got my finish.
Nice.
King, 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 king. 100?
Cracked him. Oh, he's wait. Nice.
Oh, we don't win this.
Oh yeah, look at the other team. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck. Stop
That-
there. We take those. We take those.
Yep. Good game. That was a good one.
Oh shit!
It was a fucking. Oh yeah. Oh shit. All right. All right.
Oh!
Let's see.
Not fit.
Not bad. All right. I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, but it is the next day. It's Thursday, one day closer to Friday, which I'm kind of excited for. I'm more so excited for Friday than anything else. And one thing that I've also kind of been really dissecting and really just wanting to get a better understanding of. Hold on, I don't even know why I came down here even to begin with. Maybe it's because the lighting in my room is just green. It was more or less of like sleep schedules. And I feel like I've talked about it a lot, you know, within the last year or two, because my sleep schedule has been absolutely a mess. And just, I just want to do a bunch of other stuff, you know, in the mornings, right? Because I've talked about wanting to get myself in better shape. I've talked about, you know, wanting to get back into making music. I've talked about, you know, wanting to have a little bit more of a morning, you know, where I'm not having to do everything within a 2-hour window, right? And then just going straight to work, coming home, having an hour and a half to just, you know, just chill out, right? An hour and a half, half hour, whatever. Depends on how long I'm having to stay for. And then stream for 4 hours, stay up to about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, rinse and repeat. It frustrates me because it's like, yeah, I've told myself multiple times that, yeah, I love that I have my late nights back, but man, we can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this because I really, 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 really want my mornings too. Like, I want a mix of both. Stay up late just enough to where, or long enough really, where I can still go to bed and wake up, you know, close to around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I really would love to do that. So it's just another one of those deals, but I'm really, really, really just thinking about just going ahead and straight up doing it tonight. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it changes. We'll see. Well, we'll see how much it affects the day, and just take it one step at a time. It's about creating new habits, or readapting, or it's, you know, readapting to slightly older habits that I once, you know, took on at 19, right? I used to wake up at 6 in the morning at 19 years old. Why? I don't know. I just chose to do it because I really loved watching the sunrise. I got my mornings at the same time, so maybe I should adopt a similar strategy, but wake up a little bit later in the day, like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see how that goes. It's the next day. It's a Tuesday. It's a good old Tuesday. And, you know, it's a couple days have passed. Nothing really too crazy has happened. Yes, we are in the home gym. The home gym that that I have absolutely, in my mind, I mean, for me, I've also personally have neglected. And neglected the time that I could be using to get in here, especially with some new equipment. There's actually new equipment in here. You know, for example, we got a new rower, which is this actually looks pretty cool. I tested it out actually. It's like this saw is like it's really smooth. It's really, really smooth. So definitely going to be using this, and then obviously the reverse. I think this is the reverse crunch thing. You know, thingamabob. What, I don't even know. But this is something that I could be using. My workout bench is back here. It's this black and red bench, but of course there's not a lot of room in here. So we really need to, I mean, that's something to figure out for another time, which I'm content, I'm patient. I'm very, very patient. You know, it is, I mean, at the end of the day, it is kind of what it is right now. I got up at a pretty good time today, actually. Is, you know, probably about 8:30. 8:30 was when I woke up. Well, actually, no, it was about 8 in the morning. 8:15, 8:30 in the morning was when I, you know, officially woke up. Laid in bed for about 4 minutes. Got out of bed, took a shower. And I thought, oh, all right, you know, I got up early. Got some editing done. I'm gonna get more done here in a little bit before I head on out to work. So it's a slow and steady progress of trying to, you know, adopt, you know, or adopt or readopt older, you know, habits that I had in the past, you know, just, and even create new habits as well. So it's something, it is going to be a challenge on top of that, you know. Like, I'm at the point where it's just like, man, shit's not getting done, you know, overnight. This ain't an overnight thing. This is going to be like a step-by-step process. Getting up early, well, that is going to be, that's the first step, you know, getting up earlier than I have in the past. So I'm hoping this first step goes successful, then, you know, we slowly start building back up to maybe working out on starting to work out on and off, one day on, one day off starting Thursday, and then vice versa, man. I want to get back into music, so I'm hoping to make some time for that. You know, maybe mornings, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But at the end of the day, it's just trying to readjust slightly and try to readapt and adapt and readopt, you know, older habits that I had in the past. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Halfway through the week, and it's been a little bit of a doozy. I mean, I woke up Monday, I think I said this, but yesterday I woke up probably about 8:30, 8:34-ish. The day was good, got some editing done, got some more done today. I slipped up a little bit, woke up at 9:30, which is like, alright, that's not a bad time to wake up at. However, I slipped and kind of just lied in bed for another hour, but we're halfway through the week. I'm just kind of keeping my sanity together right now, because this week has just been, it's been somewhat exhausting, but we'll get through it. I'm confident, keeping that determination up, that, you know, we're gonna slowly adapt and readopt, you know, older habits that I had. I need to get back to that lifestyle that I had at 19 years old. I had it figured out, you know, obviously waking up at an early time and working out consistently, and, well, as consistently as I could, you know, and just staying on top of everything. I had it all figured out 6 years ago, and I don't know exactly where I went wrong. I don't know if it's because of, you know, just kind of life hitting head on, you know, with you know, jobs or whatever, you know. I need to figure it out, and I will. I'm confident. I'm determined. And you guys are coming along with me for the ride. No pun intended, obviously, since I'm in a car. But Anyways, we're gonna wrap up this video right here, and I gotta get to work. It is almost 2:30. Holy. But we're gonna vlog the experience, and you guys are gonna be along for the ride, whether it be with working out, streaming, the music, everything. We're going through it. We are absolutely going through it. We're diving in. So with that said, thank you for watching. If you guys like this, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't considered subscribing yet, recommend you do so in order to keep up with some fine content coming out in the near future. And by the way, thank you guys so much for well over 800 subscribers. We are just, like another 100 closer to 1,000. We're less than 180 something subs. Well, no, 190 subs to 1,000. And I really, really, really would just be flabbergasted if we hit that. That would be so cool. Because I've been doing this for well over 11 years, and I've never, ever, ever been at a height that I've currently been at. I've never hit 1,000. And that would just absolutely mean a lot to me if we could get there. But you guys are the ones that truly make that happen, and I cannot do this without you guys. Genuinely. But anyways, I'm out of here. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one.